Back, the gentlewoman from Connecticut reserves. The gentlewoman from Texas is recognized.
I yield to the gentleman from Virginia, a member of the Appropriations Committee, Mr. Cline, for 2 minutes.
Gentleman from Virginia is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise on behalf of the people of the 6th District of Virginia who are contacting my office right now expressing their outrage at this failed do-nothing Democratic majority who has brought us to the brink of a government shutdown. They are furious because Democrats control the House, the Senate, the White House, and still here we are at the point where we have to keep the government running. And instead of confronting these crises that are leading us to this shutdown, this Democratic majority is kicking the can down the road until after the elections in November. The American people are furious at a broken business-as-usual Washington that refuses to confront the crises, in fact, exacerbates the crises created by President Biden and the Democrat majority. This continuing resolution we're voting on today once again makes clear that the Democrats' business-as-usual Washington must end. Just look at some of these policies that Democrats have stuffed in this bill, thrown taxpayer dollars at Biden's wide-open border crisis, the raging inflation crisis, and the skyrocketing energy crisis. $57.5 billion for DHS to continue wide-open border and amnesty policies that have allowed illegal migrants to pour across our southern border and drug cartels to smuggle deadly fentanyl into our communities under Secretary Mayorkas's failed leadership. $10.8 billion for the FBI that the Biden administration has weaponized against Americans who disagree with its policies, including parents concerned about their kids in schools. $12.6 billion for the IRS, on top of the $80 billion the Democrats just gave to hire 87,000 new agents to spy into the bank accounts of Americans and conduct more audits on small businesses. $728 billion to a Department of Defense that is more focused on promoting the radical left's woke ideology than protecting our national security here at home and abroad. $3.8 billion for a low-income housing energy assistance program that pays for the increased energy costs for those that live in anti-fracking states like New York without addressing the real cause of the energy crisis, which is the Democrats' socialist Green New Deal agenda. Americans are hurting and their paychecks are declining in value, but Democrats continue to fund these out-of-touch policies, and that's why I'm voting no. I yield back.